Hello, everyone. MFPallytime here. Welcome to Tomb of the Spider Queen. The friendly team today: Orphea, Ragnaros, Anna, Greymane, and Johanna. The enemy team: Gizlo, Brightwing, Alarak, Abathur, and Muradin. I've seen some Alaraks that absolutely pop off recently. I genuinely feel if you, and maybe a little fear, dedicate a lot of time to that character, it can really show in games for anyone who is maybe looking for a new character to play. But Alarak is not who this video is about. We are still on our Golden Ring Orphea journey, and things have been going well. Now, don't get that twisted. I still can't land an ultimate to save my life. But my general use of abilities, I think, has gotten pretty good. Funny enough, that video where we were practicing our Q build, I think that made me realize that I'm actually in tune with this character in a lot of ways. We'll see if we can show some of that off today. Heading up to the top lane, Gazlo already pushing here with his top hat friend. We'll just let all of that collide with the wall. We don't need to do anything too serious here. Our E into a chomp should kill most of it and allow our team to gather up those spider butts and all of that XP very quickly. And because we cleared it so fast, we can continue to roam across the map. The general places you would double soak, sorry, I was very late on that, would be mid and bottom. So it looks like the enemy team has rotated down. I'm just deciding if I want to do a Q build this game. There's one less target, so maybe I don't want to. Let's just do an Ancestral Strength. There was another E talent, W talent I wanted to try. The one where you bite an enemy and fly backwards, and maybe that'll be good for dealing with this Alarak today. That might be a good excuse to use it. A lot of mines down. Is it a mine, Abathur? It is not, thank goodness. The enemy team did rotate back to middle. We can once again just let this move towards our towers. Nothing too special we have to do. Johanna could allow our siege damage to just go through the roof. Like, our ability to actually clear this stuff quickly could be very, very high. Enemy team potentially looking to turn in again. Let me grab that talent now. This is Backbiter. So I don't think it's every time I use the ability. I think it's just when I hit a hero with my W. It's going to push me backwards to safety. Hopefully to safety, and not into even more trouble. Alarak isn't chasing, so I'm just going to continue to assist our Ragnaros friend here, and we will push this wave into towers before we rotate back. The friendly team does have more butts to turn in, but the score is relatively even so far. Let me see if I can sneak some in really quick. Orphea is very susceptible to interrupts like what the Brightwing can do here. I don't think I'm going to be her main polymorph target or anything, though. It's not like I'm playing the Butcher and I'm running it down. We do see Alarak going in for some damage. Let's punish that. That was my knockback with the W. That's what it was. So I can get into range, or land my Q, dash into range, like, oh, I still missed it. Okay. I was going to say like this, and then jump out. Too many people collapsing on me for a little example there, though. Let's continue to back away. XP is nearly dead even in this match as well, but the friendly team does have enough butts to turn in for the first objective. Let me clear this as fast as we can and gobble up those as well. Enemy team might be going for a turn in underneath us. We see this thing fidgeting. Is that a tell? Oh, I was interrupted by Alarak. We need 26 more for the objective. I feel like I've just been kind of roaming around this map so far. Not really sticking to any lane for any rhyme or reason, just going where there are minions to take down. We also have our sippy cup available. I'm going to use that now. It looks like there is a fight in the bottom lane. See if we can get down there. Ravenous Hunger, one of my favorite talents on Orphea, and this is a great map to use it on as well. Ravenous Hunger should allow me to stack up quite a lot of damage on our W ability if I use it to last hit minions. With the help of Johanna constantly bringing all of these minions in towards me, oh god, that's something I should be able to do pretty easily. We do see Gazlo pretty low here, slightly out of my Q range, I think. I'm just going to focus on finishing off this Merc camp, but while also trying to hit these guys with my damage at the same time. Going in for a chop. We got it. That's a lot of stacks. Either team could turn in here. It looks like we did kind of overstack the bottom lane. They do have an Abathur, so they're starting to pull ahead on XP. Big slow into a chomp here. Will push me back. We'll auto Muradin and try to continue to dance around the bottom. But it's like if I miss a single Q, all of that dance, all those dance moves just go out the window. Friendly team does get the first turn in, or enemy team does get the first turn in, even though we had enough for a long time, but that's okay. Our wave clear is looking pretty good if we can continue to keep up the momentum with it. The top hat is scary. Let me just double back down here. He really wants to attack me. Okay. Is this the game we're playing? Polymorph out on me again. Oh, very good Ragnaros. Just siege damage. Artillery shots coming down. The Q is in. There's the bite. Not enough damage to Gazlo. Dang. His health kind of didn't move there. That's surprising. Looks like Muradin's still holding the pass there, so I'm going to focus just on my lane clear here. We know that is a viable way of keeping me in the game, so let's continue to scale that damage. Brightwing missing, potentially heading up top. We saw Alarak up here as well. I'm going to try to last hit as much of this as I can. Never mind. That's okay. Friendly team is level 10. I'm going to go for Eternal Feast. I suck at the other one. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna. It just is not vibing with me at all. I cannot get anyone in the crushing jaws for even a second. Alarak with a silence on the side. I'm gonna focus on what I can control, which is devouring that wave. And the friendly team does get their turn in. I'm starting to get a decent amount of spider butts too. We might be able to do something. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Never do that to me again. Never do that to me again. I can't take that power. Don't you give me that nano. Oh, I could bite to bounce back. Maybe I do want the next nano. I'm gonna head down to bottom. It's uncontested. We can get all of that XP for free as this is moving in. In fact, if we can kill these towers quickly, I may have just seen an Abathur nestled off to the side. Are you in here, little buddy?
There must be a reason.
Oh, I might be getting baited. Okay, let's not go too ham. Enemy team is still seen middle. I think we're okay. I'll grab this regen globe and just focus on this building. Alarak, if we see him missing at all, it looks like they are coming down now. We just need to back up because he could kill us very, very quickly. Let's put a slowdown in his path to try to peel for our team, and it looks like that was enough. Well, we managed to get the bottom tier 1 and the top tier 1, I believe, in that objective. Significantly better than the enemy team. You know, one of the weird quirks of this map was sometimes it was better to wait for your turn in. You actually wanted to turn in at level 9, so you could then hit your heroic spike at the same time that your objective was moving in to the defenses. We haven't tried to set that up in a very long time. But another thing we have is enough coins for another turn in. I tried to slow him down. Looks like that wasn't enough. I'm pretty afraid of the Alarak here. Let's just put some damage down and see how they react to it. Even if they get out of the way, I'm fine with that being the only use for it, as long as Maddie doesn't die here. It looks like I was the one who took the stun. Oh, okay. Well. No, interrupted! No! I had the perfect line! I was gonna chomp here, get spit back into the smoke, and run away. It was perfect! The damn interrupt got me. Everything Orphea does is on a delay. So I touched on it earlier because in our warm-up game leading up to this, it was happening all the time. But if that Brightwing gets that polymorph off while any of my Q or E or W abilities are in the stages of ramping up the cast, like while it's in the air there or while it's forming around me, they could totally mess up the entire ability. And Muradin got so lucky. I was almost out of there, bro. I was almost out of there. Activate Overflowing Chaos to damage and heal. It's on a 10-second cooldown. Nearby enemies might be fun. I might just go for the Chomp Shield, though, to be honest, especially if we're intending on getting into melee range with it. We can protect ourselves a little bit more. I'm going to Chomp this wave. Perfect. I hit Gazlo, too. I'm going to put my damage thing down right here. Gazlo would have had to run into that for his escape, so that cut him off. And it made it so Brightwing couldn't step up again. I don't feel bad about that miss even a little bit. I know it's a zoning ult is kind of a meme. But for real, it was a zoning ult. The enemy team with Gazlo dead doesn't have as many people to defend, and because we're killing all of these buildings with our objectives, look how much our XP lead has grown. Murden very low here. The bite not off in time. That's okay. I can still use this nano to annihilate this building. No way that little mule's going to be able to keep it alive. We'll just keep spam casting here. We could set something up with a big old bite onto Gazlo. Abathur top hat, not enough to keep him alive. Let's get the AoE damage here as well. That's 2 dead. One of them is a tank. Let's push in on core. Put that down. Did not hit the Brightwing. She stopped just a second too soon. That one was just a bad ult. There is a difference. I'm still in range, and Ana is sticking to me pretty well. See if we can kill off the... There we go. Clone and Alarak dead. Stay in. Wow. That was a decisive 4 kill. GG, boys. Well, the Gold Ring campaign is still going strong. Orphea looks like she's going to be the next one up soon. I have a build for her in mind that's pretty cemented, and I just keep swapping out a couple talents to see how I like them. For this game, it was the jump back. 31% of teamfight damage. I actually didn't see what my damage was in that game. How do I feel about that? It was good. It was good, Jumpy. Thank you. I'm afraid every time I get nano that I'm going to get Greymane Syndrome and I'm going to go in. Somehow that didn't happen. We were 2-3-1. Very low kill game, wasn't it? 31% of our team's team fight damage, and I feel like I didn't even team fight that much.